Hello guys, welcome to the third video of this series. In this video we will discuss skill training, how to use your directional scanner, making use of Zkillboard, and navigating through low and null security space. Alright guys, so I want to start us off by suggesting the Air Career Training Program. This is in my opinion a great foundation to get your skill plan in motion. However guys, when it comes to skill training, it's important to know which each skill will do for you exactly. Let's take astrometric rangefinder. It will increase your probe scanning strength by 5% for each level it completes training. Whereas archaeology will give you plus 10 to virus coherence when hacking relic sites, and hacking will give you plus 10 when hacking data sites. When you close the treasure hunter tab, you can click on the skill catalog. Under scanning, you will find the most important skills when it comes to exploring. I would advise to prioritize these skills in your skill queue and leave the skills like drones and frigates for later. The reason is that as an explorer you are the prey and it's better to avoid any combat at all. Now with that behind us, let's start looking for a low security system. Remember to change your security status to low sec and your route to prefer shorter. We are looking for a system which has a lot of signatures but is also not too close to any trading hub. The reason for this is that how closer you are to any trading hub, the busier the space will be, making the closer low security systems more dangerous. After you have chosen a system, you can press F10 and under Geography and Statistics collect more information on that system. You can check average pilots in the system in the last 30 minutes. You can check how many pilots were docked there in the last 30 minutes. And also check how many ships were destroyed there in the last hour. Just keep in mind that all this information is not updated in real time, but it is valuable information regardless. The next tool is not in-game, but accessible through your browser, and it's called Zkillboard. By typing in the system name, you can get a full detailed history of what ships were destroyed there. And by clicking on the ship, you can see who it was destroyed by and also where in the system it happened. Before we enter a low security system, I would like to help you guys set up your overlay so that you have all the tools you need to survive in a low security system. Under the new com menu, you will find personal and locations. Drag this box wherever you find it comfy, for this tab will make your life so much easier. Under personal locations, you can right click default and add subfolders. You can name these folders whatever you like. When you right click the station you are currently docked in and select save location, you can save the location under your subfolder, which will make it easier in the future to return home. You can now undock and fly to your low sec system, but before you enter, you need to learn how to use your directional scanner. By pressing V, you will bring the D-scan forward. Adjust the D-scan box to a comfortable location on the screen, but also where you can keep a close eye on it. Remember to enable always above full screen views. The other important information box you want is your local chat box. This will tell you who is currently with you in the system. Remember guys, you can adjust everything the way you feel comfortable with. Just as long as you have the D-scan and local chat always visible, for this will keep you alive in dangerous space. So how D-scan works is when you hit the scan button, it will send out a pulse detecting any objects in the highlighted area. However, it will not pick up any ships which is cloaked, so be wary. You can adjust the highlighted area by decreasing the AU field or increasing it. You can also adjust the angle, and when you track an object, it will scan the area in a cone. This is very handy for a lot of reasons, and one of them is to check if there's a gate cam. Just make sure that after you have done this to always put it back on 360 degrees. Okay, so upon entering the low security system, you want to make a safe spot. So warp to any celestial, and while you are in warp, press Ctrl and B. Make sure to hit the submit button only when you are a few astronomical units away from both your starting warp location and your destination warp location. You can now warp to your safe location. It's much more safer to scan from your safe spot, but just keep in mind that other players can still scan you out with combat probes. So as soon as you see combat probes on D-scan, consider your spot unsafe. When you click on the little icon that says open in window, as shown, it will open another box which will give you all the safe locations in the current system. This is very handy, especially when you are busy in a relic or data site and someone tries to jump you, for this will allow you to have instant access to your safe locations. When you find and do a relic site, hit your D-scan as much as possible. Be wary of any probes on the D-scan, for this may be someone scanning out the site you are currently doing. Some players may have pre-scanned all the signatures in the system to catch players off guard. In these cases, you have a very small window to escape. So as soon as you see another ship in your sight, right click and warp to safe spot as soon as possible. The other thing you can do is when you are in a system and there's another player, you can type the player name in Zkillboard and check if the player is a threat to you or not. You can browse through his kills history and see what kind of ships he usually kills, and when you click on a kill, you can see who was involved and what ships were used to commit the kill. If the player has kills on other exploring ships, you can assume he will try to kill you. Like this player here, these players will usually pre-scan the sites and camp them. It's better to avoid any sites in the system these guys are in. The last thing I want to teach you guys is how to safely navigate through null and low security space. When in null security space, you should be wary of warp disrupt bubbles. In cases where you can't see your next jump gate on D-scan, it's better to warp to a closer celestial. In order to check the gate using D-scan or to change the angle which you will walk to the gate. When you are alone in a system, you can jump from gate to gate. But when you are not alone in a system, always look for a celestial which will put you in D-scan range of your next jump gate. And by using D-scan, you can now check if there is any warp disrupt bubbles or players camping the gate. Use this method in null and low security, for in low security some gate campers use smart bombs, which will also be able to kill you. Keep doing this until you are safely back in high security space. Now guys, I want to end this video by saying to you guys that all of this might seem like a lot of things, but trust me when I say guys, this will all become muscle memory. Just keep practicing using your D-scan and make use of Zkillboard and all the other information you can get to make decisive decisions. Thank you for watching guys. If you found this video helpful, please consider giving the video a like and also subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like these. Or in my next video, I will take you guys into wormhole space. I hope to see you guys very soon, and as always, fly risky.